before I pass it on to you, because I think this is a brilliant piece of defending as well by Coyote, number 33. Look at that, how he defends the back post. Then they win the next contact. Then Thiago does ever so well. And then once Matthias Jensen passes that ball back into him, and I want to now give it to you, Shep, because I thought you asked a great question there, Franco, because you talk about nowadays just scanning. Just keep your eye. Can you see my hand? Yeah. Look at Jordan Henderson. He has 2 looks, doesn't he?
He has the first look here. That's why I asked him if he had already decided. But I believe that he gave me the answer. He knows that Shade is very good in the run. He loves running behind the defense. So he knew already that he was connecting with him.
Yeah.
And as soon as Jordan received the ball, he's on the move. Yeah. You can see.
So this is him here. He knows.
You can see. There is a connection.
Yeah, and he knows that there's a lot of grass there. The fullback's not coming in. Tosin's got a problem because he's probably thinking, you can see in his body shape, he wants to run this way. So maybe that space is going to go in behind him. And then he's got a lot of grass. He's a brilliant athlete as well, isn't he, Franco?
But it's now I'm going back in my time, no? And when I play with Jimmy Floyd, Jimmy Floyd used to like and run behind the defenders, okay? So every time I got the ball, he was already in the move because I knew I was going to have a look to him and try to set a ball for him. Yeah. And it was the same I saw here. There was a connection between him and Jordan because he knows Jordan can deliver a good ball and he can run. So
let me ask you this. You said, so if another player maybe had been on the ball, no disrespect, that didn't have your football IQ, would Jimmy Floyd maybe not have made that run?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. It's not funny. You're too humble, Franco.
No, I think Jimmy was very good. I mean,
but his eyes lit up when you had the ball. Would you say that? He knew that you could
he knew that I could provide that pass.
Yeah.
But again, it's for me, I always said that it's not who gives the pass, but who detects the pass that makes the difference. Because when you have somebody that, like Shade, makes that kind of run, then it's easy for you to deliver a good ball.
Because both of us, when we saw the pass, we were both like off our feet going, that's what you want to come to football and see. Because it was he saw it, he delivered it. You know, can you execute? It's not always easy, but it also helps when you look at the number 7 that's running away and you see that pace that he's got. Because you was impressed with him tonight, Shada, wasn't you?
No, it was very good. I think that the guy, like you said before, he has a lot of potentials. He hasn't reached his full potential yet. He needs to improve a couple of things, but you can see that he can do very good things.
A player we spoke about as well, Franco, one of the best, I think. You know, reminds me at times of you, was the introduction of this guy, Cole Palmer. He was involved, and we talk so much now about scanning. And I want to ask, because his head is pretty much on a swivel here, Franco. Just keep your eye on him. How many times he just turns his head just to see where the ball is, or who's going to close him down at 2, 3, 4, like. He's always looking at the picture. 5. That's something you have to be aware of, Franco.
No, absolutely. Especially a player like him that is always very marked. He's always got one player or 2 players that are looking after him. The ability to look before you receive the ball and to know before you receive the ball what to do with it makes a big difference.
And how hard's that finish?
He always maximizes everything he does. Either is a finish or a pass. He's always, well thought and the proper one to do. So he's growing up so fast. I'm very impressed with him.
So they make those changes at half-time. They go level through Cole Palmer, and they almost went in front through Cole Palmer. And this one was a little less characteristic of him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think
it's great goalkeeping. It's a little bit of both, isn't it? Brilliant goalkeeping.
Great goalkeeping because he anticipated. He knew the ball was going there and he moved before, so he was very good. Look at him. Look. The goalkeeper has been brilliant.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think he's been a great signing for Brentford. Koeman's got one of the. He's just such a calm goalkeeper. He's very much like Alisson. He's obviously learnt from one of the best, but he's very good at just anticipating and reading it. Do you think maybe he just tries to open his left foot up there, doesn't he? Just perhaps doesn't guide it into the corner enough?
Well, I think looking from behind, I think Cole did exactly what he had to do. He delivered a ball, and he was also a very good shot. The only thing is that the goalkeeper anticipated that, and he closed completely the goal.
Yeah, and when we talk about the players who've gone out, obviously Kevin Kelleher's come in as in goal and has made, given them a sort of sense of reassurance as well.
Yeah.
Moises Caicedo with the goal that put Chelsea in front in this game, and this was some strike.
Great strike, Franco, and obviously Garnacho. We mentioned the fault for the goal, but this is what we want to see from him.
I think the number gave him a little bit of extra quality in the finishing.
Yeah.
No,
this is your number, Franco. Yeah, it's one of your strikes.
I think Caicedo has grown up a lot. We know how important he is defending, but in the last year and a half, also he's got better also finishing.
Yeah.
It's not the first goal, important goal that he scores.
It's a pure strike.
Pure strike.
And Kevin Schade, just take, wait, because it's one that he doesn't quite anticipate that the ball's going to come out there. And what he does, he almost like just waits and just sit. Then he goes again, and if he had probably just run, he might have just been able to get the block on it. But he just gives Caicedo enough time to sort of reset himself and then hit that strike. And you can see the keeper sees it so late. It goes through Collins, Aya. There's that sort of corridor that you can't quite get across if you're the goalkeeper. And then and you could see how despondent Brentford were. Well, I honestly thought that's the end of that. And that's so harsh on them because they'd played so hard, they'd worked for every single second. And that was one of those, it was just a punch on the nose they didn't deserve. But
even Rob Green in commentary said you could see from his his footwork, it was those little tiny steps towards the corner, and he did everything he could, except it was just a great strike. And just reward for Chelsea, because they looked like a different side in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half, before they got the goal, we were just talking and we saw how they were getting more balls, they were controlling more balls, but also they were creating chances. So they were really putting a lot of pressure. They play very well, in my opinion, in the second half. But, you know, fair enough to say that Brentford, despite all the doubts that we had at the beginning because of the change of manager, a lot of players left, but they show resilience and organization. I mean, they did everything they had to do to stay in the game, and they got what they deserved.
I must admit, I didn't like the team he picked first half. The manager for Chelsea. I felt that the two fullbacks, one making his, I think, was his full Premier League debut, and from Leicester, what's his name?
Had to.
No, not Hatu, and the other one. No, from the right back. Sorry, Fofana. Sorry, my mind. It's getting late.
Do you know you've done that all day?
I know, I should know.
It's a mental block.
No, but Fofana is predominantly a centre-back. He played 3 or 4 games there at right-back. Like, he doesn't, I think for him, being out injured as long as he has, to go and ask a player to go and play right-back, and especially at a place like Brentford where it's fast, it's furious, he got booked early, Haito, and he found it really difficult, and Fofana at right-back, and we all go, oh, great, he's changed it, he's changed the game. Well, he got it wrong in the first half. You know, he shouldn't have made that mistake. And I think you give yourself a problem there, because I felt that he didn't pick the right team.
I wonder if some of the choices they are detected by all the games that they need to play, because next week they are playing Bayern and there will be a tough
international
match.
As well.
He said that as a few players coming back from international duty.
I think you can get away with one. I just think when you change both full-backs like that and you don't play one, especially for Fofana that's not predominantly a right-back, I think you just took a risk, and it didn't work first half. But second half, when you're bringing on the players that you can.
The Football Association Premier League has officially issued an apology following a controversial VAR error during Chelsea's recent match against Brentford. The incident sparked heated debates among fans and pundits after a clear decision was mishandled, raising questions about the consistency of video officiating. League officials confirmed that the mistake was reviewed immediately after the game, admitting that human error in the VAR room led to the wrong outcome being communicated to the referee on the field. The acknowledgement has reignited calls for improved technology and stricter protocols in Premier League officiating. In their statement, the Premier League expressed regret to both clubs and supporters, emphasizing that fairness and accuracy remain top priorities. They assured that corrective measures will be taken to avoid a repeat of such costly decisions in future fixtures. The apology comes at a critical time when VAR continues to divide opinion among players, managers, and fans. While some argue it is vital for reducing mistakes, others insist errors like this highlight its limitations, leaving the league under pressure to restore trust in the system.